Hello, I'm Yana. I'm from India and Zambia, and I'm in grade 12.
Hi, I'm Koko. I'm in grade 10 and I'm from Japan/Singapore.
Koko and I are here today to represent the ICU module. And in our module, we explored Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander culture, from their beliefs to their way of life to specific songlines and to their traditional dances.
And from there, we have curated multimedia immersive experiences that includes the tasting of food, the designing of songlines, your own original songlines, and we'll be showcasing them and we'll tell you about the show times later on in this presentation.
Because we've spent the last 7 weeks perfecting and curating our masterpieces, our lovely educators, Sam and Rachel, have spared us a bit of extra work and made a little introduction video that will give you a deeper insight into what our module is actually about. And you'll also get to see a little sneak peek of our final product.
Yeah, and before we get straight on into this video that we're talking about, I'd like to, on behalf of all the TGS students, just give another simple acknowledgement of country. So we acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of the lands on which we work and pay our respects to Indigenous elders past, present, and emerging. Sovereignty has never been ceded. It always was and always will be Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander land. We extend our respects to the Wurundjeri Woi Wurrung and Bunurong peoples of the Kulin, which we now call Southwest Victoria, and to the Gimui Walubara Idi peoples and the Diribara Bagibara peoples of Queensland, which we visited and collected footage of that we used in our final products.
Thank you, Koko. Let's watch the video.
Or it's not.
Did it work?
It's the red light is on.
Are the seconds?
Yep. No. Come here. Do I look crazy?
No. Hello, bom dia. My name is Luisa and I'm from Brazil.
Hola, buenos días. I'm Santiago and I'm from Mexico.
Hello, Juan. My name is Agnes and I'm from Taiwan in the US.
Hello, my name is Raya Chupashakal and I'm from Bangladesh.
Hello, namaskar. My name is Yana, and I'm from India and Zambia.
Buenos días, yo soy José María.
Hujambo, habari yako. My name is Callie and I'm from Kenya in the US, but I've grown up in Kenya.
Hello, Choshido. I'm Koko. I'm from Japan/Singapore.
Kilon Shele. My name is Sam and I'm from Nigeria.
My name is Rachel and I'm an educator from New York. Okay, so let's start. Hi, Louisa. Can you please tell me the name of your module and what your final product is?
The name of my module is. Wait, do I look at the camera or do I look at you?
The name of my module is ICU.
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 I see you.
And our final product is our group multimedia presentation / documentary or any kind of like multimedia film.
In which we're trying to best showcase how Aboriginal people in Australia live today, and we're trying to showcase that through their very close-knit relationship with land and how that is represented through different aspects of their lives, such as how they portray it through art or through cooking or through their daily customs and traditions and even through their education.
We also try to focus on constellation and some of their very niche aspects that we learned during We Explore and through conversations with guest speakers and local people in caves.
And the driving question is...
The driving question for this module is, how can we use... Okay, can you please describe your learning experience in this module?
My My learning experience in this module, I think, has been very, very hands-on. I think the most like first-hand experiences I've had in any of my modules so far. We've been able to truly connect with the culture that we're trying to learn about and capture the essence of it to be able to portray it in our final product.
It's truly been a touching experience for me, especially when we traveled to We Explore, because I was able to hear stories and really just see how much of a celebratory environment there was surrounding their culture. And I was able to also feel that connection to the land, and feel like I was really being immersed in their culture and their community. And this is something that I can relate to myself, as I go home and I really reconnect with my roots and where I come from.
Slowly, it became something more personal and relatable to me. There were aspects of Aboriginal culture and experiences, a lot of them I related to. So I became very strongly connected to the culture, and yeah, it was a great learning experience.
And last question, what is one thing you've learned in this module that you'll take with you forever?
Okay, can you just one?
Oh, that's a difficult question. I would say having a better connection with my family and friends. When I see how these people interact with themselves, even though they're not from the same family, it's amazing because everyone's so close, so kind with each other. I think that's something that I will definitely take with me.
So one thing that I've learned in this module that I'll take with me forever is how strong a community really can be. Getting to live and experience life and the land with the community that we stayed with has really opened my eyes to the power of connection that you can have to a place.
I think especially their connection to the land, I think that is the true essence of their culture and how they not just live on the land but with the land, and how every tree and every rock and every river has a story and a purpose. And just the way that the people, like these traditional owners, are able to have a conversation with the land. Like, I think for us normal people, the land is just like a scenery or a backdrop, but for them it's like it's a part of their life. It's
Really, something that will stick with me forever is how there is not only generational trauma, but also this generational resilience that I noticed. And I think that coming into this module, throughout the research and all the online learning, like, what is really emphasized is all the colonization that Aboriginal people had to go through. But I think something that should really be highlighted is this fighting spirit that generations and generations showed, and it's paying up. Like, their values are still there, the people are still there, their communities are still there, and I think that just highlighting how, even despite all of the mistreatment that they have gone through, just this ability to continue protecting their own identities is something that we should all strive for.
We had a guest speaker named Auntie Sherry who talked about her whole entire family and what they went through with the stolen generations, and how she was ashamed of being Aboriginal when she was younger, and her mom told her that if she could pass as being white and non-Indigenous Australian, then she should. And then there was one moment where she finally realized, when she was older, and there was that Reconciliation Act and the apology from the government, that she could actually feel Aboriginal without feeling ashamed or being scared.
Aboriginal people don't always look the same and don't always fit into the boxes that our stereotypes might intend to put them. We met so many different people from different tribes that had different stories, different traditions, and it really just showed me how diverse it can be. So we should acknowledge that there's so much diversity within this group that we commonly just put it all together. And it also showed me the importance of honoring and acknowledging not just their culture but their history.
that's something that I learned through guest speakers, that here in Australia, it seems like they don't really talk about it as much, about what happened in the Indigenous genocide that took place in this country, and that there is a need to change how schools teach about Aboriginal people. And so yeah, I will take with me this compromise and responsibility to share their stories, share their history, and and honor their cultures.
We're all humans and we're all connected at the end of the day. And I think that's what I'll take away from this module.
And what's our driving question?
The driving question is, how can we use media to share Aboriginal culture and Dreamtime stories while being sensitive to their rights?
Hopefully, our students have done that through their projects, and you'll enjoy them today. Thank you.
Our country is our mother, and we belong to the country doesn't belong to us. Can't sell your mother, and for us, I know, but for us Aboriginal people, you know, we talk about country as it's kind of like a person.
Of our artists, you can imagine that they live out in the bush. They don't just paint. They're actually painting the stories, their songlines, because us as a culture, we never had the written word. There was never anything written down because it was always either done in song, dance or art. That's how cultural continuity works in Aboriginal Australia.
Music is the medicine. These beats got us out of control. Dance around like you never get old. Breaking and popping on my boys pop locking. Gotta steal it like we out of this world. You got stage fright? No problem. You got neck brace? No problem. You got two left feet, can't catch that beat. Take a deep breath, cause I got this, yo. I got the medicine. Music is the medicine. I got the medicine. Music is the medicine.
Okay, I think we'll just move on. But I hope you enjoyed our little sneak peek. Both groups have put in a lot of effort and time into these projects. We spent hours breaking down over Premiere Pro or over our animations getting deleted. So we'd really appreciate if you'd come and check both groups out. The Lure of the Land will be situated in that corner there.
And Dear Yabula will be situated there.
We will have showtimes at 7:20 and 7:40. Lastly, we'd like to say a special thanks to Jacoby, curator of the Loom, Wayne Quilliam, Anne Sherry, Wayne from the Narana Cultural Center, Blake and Marie from Cairns, and everybody at the Daraji Center, the Gundoi people in the Daraji Center. Without these people, we wouldn't be able to have had the amazing experiences we had, and we wouldn't be able to interpret their culture in an accurate way to all of you.
And just to let you know, we have donated our final films to the Diribara and Bagibara community, just as a form of thank you for all of their sharing of knowledge. Thank you, and sorry for the lag.